Yesterday, I made a video at Albion Rovers. They have an incredible history and have had some huge success, but the last few years has been terrible for them and they've been relegated from the Scottish Football League to the non-league, the Lowland League. Fast forward 24 hours, I'm making a video today about a team who are looking to go in completely the opposite direction. Just take a look at the current Lowland League table. There's some former big, well-established league clubs in the Lowland League now. The top tier of the non-leagues, basically, in Scotland. You've got Berwick Rangers, Cowden Beef, Albion Rovers, East Stirlingshire. You could even count Gretna 2008 in that. They're a Phoenix club of the old Gretna, who even once played in Europe. Yes, there's some big teams in this division who have played league football before, but one of the biggest teams currently, they've never played league football. That is East Kilbride. They are top of the league and they're the only unbeaten team still in the Lowland League. They've got some really ambitious people there. They've got good infrastructure. They just need to win this league and finally get promoted through the playoffs, and I'm sure that they'll become a well-established, successful league club of their own in the future. So it's in a really nice area, the East Kilbride Stadium. It's in Calder Glen Country Park. There's a little zoo over there behind me. There's like a cafe and some nice areas to walk down by the river down there. But the stadium itself isn't always the easiest to film at. I think from a fan's perspective, it's not the greatest to be at in terms of like watching a game of football, and I'm sure they'd be probably first to admit that. I know they've had plans to potentially build a new stadium, but I think their new stadium plans do actually depend on them finally getting promoted to the SPFL before they can put them into action, which is understandable. Obviously they're currently a Lowland League club and there's less money in the Lowland League than there is in the actual top 4 professional leagues of Scotland. However, yeah, it isn't the best from a fan viewing perspective, and I don't want to be overly negative. Obviously I never want to be in these videos, I just want to be honest, but I think the pitch is good. It just got recently relaid. The floodlights are good, the changing rooms are good, it's modern, it's good, it's a nice place to play. I do believe it's council owned. A lot of different age groups and teams would use it throughout the week, as well as obviously like the main men's football team as well. There's no big stands, you can't stand quite high up and see the pitch, so I think as a club there's things for them to try and do to improve themselves, and one of which would be a new stadium, which would hopefully come should they finally get promoted to League 2. How's your dad getting on as assistant manager so far this season?
Pretty good, only one loss, which was of course last week against Hamilton. Pretty hard game though. That
was in a cup competition, whereas in the league he's unbeaten.
That full stand packed.
Really? Okay, nice. And is he a lot happier this year after not being the actual manager of a team like last season?
Yeah.
Less stressed?
More calmer, can just enjoy it.
You must be happier about that?
Yeah.
Who's been the best player so far for East Kilbride then this season?
Oh, there's a couple of boys coming now, so I think I might need to whisper it.
Yeah.
Probably Flanny.
Okay, oh yeah, Flanagan. Yep, he's been doing well. They got him from Forfar maybe, was it?
Forfar, yeah.
I think I saw him play last season, once or twice. And playing Linlithgow Rose tonight, what do you think the score's going to be?
3-1.
3-1, I've said 4-2, mate, enjoy. Who's been your player of the season so far?
Nathan Flanagan.
Same for you guys as well? Yeah, everybody seems... Okay, he's been injured. Is he coming back soon or?
Yeah. Probably.
And playing Linlithgow Rose tonight, what do you think the score's going to be?
5-0.
5-0, she's going big. What about you two?
4-1.
4-1 and?
4-0.
3-1 East Kilbride.
Okay.
I'm going 2-1 East Kilbride.
A bit tighter and?
3-0.
I think this could be your third time on the channel. We might have to get you a hat-trick ball.
You're right, oh exactly.
Yeah, there we go. But how are things going for you? Your role is the goalkeeping?
No, I help with the kit and I help with stuff.
But you were a goalkeeper though, right?
Yes,
yeah, okay. And so, but one of your former goalkeepers is against you tonight, right?
I spotted, yes, Cameron Binney.
Yeah.
I spotted Cameron with a young laddie, and his dad was a goalkeeper and all new with Boness.
Yeah.
So they're local rivals. And Officer Chris.
Do you know much about Linlithgow Rose then?
Oh, aye.
So what are we expecting from them, the opposition going into tonight?
We expect a really tough game.
Mick, I've spoken to a lot of the fans here tonight and they're already saying that obviously the results are good, but the football's been great to watch as well. How's it been from your side, like just watching the lads play this season?
Listen, I think anybody who knows me knows we want to try and play some kind of a certain style and brand of football. Simon's of very much the same sort of beliefs as me, so that's something we tried to embed really early on. The challenge is to try and win from the outset, and we've managed to do that, so that's been the positive part, because it is a total change of philosophy, certainly for most of the players as well, try to adapt to a new system and a new way of playing. So the positive thing is we've managed to win games early on. So I remember early days in Darvo, it probably wasn't like that, we had to build momentum slowly, but here we've hit the ground running, so that's been the positive.
And we're now into mid-October, so we're starting to see where the teams are going to sort of fall within the league. How are you finding life in the Lowland League after being in the West of Scotland League last season?
I've enjoyed it. Listen, it's a totally different environment, probably a bit more modern league, no disrespect, but in terms of infrastructure and stuff like that. When you look back to the West, it's still that sort of junior sort of structure, junior mentality, which is a fantastic level of football as well, but it's probably a more modern brand, football, stadiums, pitches and stuff like that. I think probably the pitches, the size of them probably suit us a bit more in terms of what they play, so I've enjoyed it. It's a different challenges though. Probably every team's well coached, really well disciplined in their system, but it's been a different challenge, but a challenge I've enjoyed.
And you're the only unbeaten team left in the league. What would it mean to you to keep that up for as long as you can this season?
I think the longer you keep it up, then the reality is you'll be challenged at the top of the league, so that needs to be your aim. But I mean, games are difficult, it's been a challenge every week, so also aware of the fact that we need to keep performing at a really high level, and this will be a really difficult game. I've got a lot of time and respect for them. Lithgow, they're a good side, come up for the league below as well, winning it last year, so, and they've started the season well, so it'll be a difficult game, but listen, we'll try and stay at the top, competing as long as we can.
Why are you here at the game today?
It's my birthday and I really went to go to East Kilbride game to watch them.
And are these all your mates here then, yeah? They're making a lot of noise here on your birthday, Tane. How old are you?
I'm going to be 10 on my birthday and I'm 9 now.
Oh, okay, so everyone wish Luke's a happy birthday in the comment section below. And what's the score going to be today then?
Probably East Kilbride win 3-0.
Is that me? That's me!
How can I sit down when I can't see your top? You fucking, I can't see because of you, you fucking clown. Who's hearing it? You. Just sit down, that's what I can't see it. Come on then!
Linlithgow, chance, he's got to finish. Happy with that, Ryan? Good finish? Yeah, yeah. Linlithgow have got the ball in the back of the net again, but he's not happy. Oh, I don't know, he looked on. What do you reckon? He looked on? You are a Linlithgow fan, so you would say that, but I don't know, we were quite in line, but it was tight anyway. It was a good ball and a good finish.
Where are you putting that?
Oh. He's in?
No, Dylan.
He changed his mind from free kick to penalty. What do you reckon? Was it inside the box or outside? What do you reckon? I thought it looked like a penalty, to be honest. It must have been the linesman must have told him it was inside the box, I reckon. Because the ref gave a free kick.
I'm not for changing mine.
Unless the liner must have said in his ear, because they've got a little earpiece in, yeah. This is right on the stroke of half time as well. Linlithgow rose with a penalty. It's not been the best of games. And East Kilbride have been pretty poor as well. Everyone's standing up here.
Doesn't do the bar.
Terrible penalty. Stephen, it's half time here.
Yep.
Who do you support, can I ask?
Lithgow Rose.
Oh, you're a Linlithgow Road supporter, so you're happier with how it's going than a lot of the people here around you today?
Yeah, a good first half. A wee bit scrappy. I think the wind's not helping.
Yep.
The referee's been poor.
Yeah, there's a few iffy decisions out there.
Decisions going in East Kilbride's favour.
Yeah, and this is Linlithgow Road's first season in the Lowland League after getting promoted last season. How are they adjusting to the league?
They're actually doing all right. I thought it might be a step up for them because it's a better class of football.
Yep.
They're actually holding their own. They've quite a few injuries this year, so they've not always had their best team.
Yep.
But they're sitting about 8th or 9th in the table. They're doing fine.
And I take it you go and watch them home and away as much as you can?
As much as we can. I was staying in Glasgow.
Okay.
Try and pick the games up.
And so which has been your favourite stadium to visit so far that maybe you wouldn't have been to in the East of Scotland League? It was still quite early in the season, but
because I was at Dumbarton. It's as cold this year.
Okay, yeah.
And that was in August.
Oh, was that for Broomhill then? They play at Dumbarton, don't they?
Broomhill beat them and it was a poor night. And then we were at Cowdenbeath the other week there for the
that's a
Scottish
proper
Cup,
classic ground, that. I know with the face you're making, it's a bit grim in places, but it's a proper old school ground, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The stock car racing track.
But I love the Linlithgow Stadium as well. I've been once and it's a cracker.
It's nice,
so,
it's good the atmosphere.
What have you thought of the game so far?
I think it's been a little bit boring.
Yeah, not much has happened, does it? I think you're right, but what's the final score going to be?
2-1 to Kilby.
So they'll turn it around, do you reckon? What do you think?
4-2 to Kilby.
Oh, that's what I said earlier on. And what do you reckon?
3-1 Kilby.
You're Zach,
Yeah.
and your brother plays for East Kilbride. He's playing today?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Dylan McDonald.
How do you think he's playing?
Oh, he's done alright. He gave away a penalty, but it was never a penalty though.
And what do you make of the performance so far? They've not played...
Nah, they've not woken up.
It's half time. What have you thought of the game so far?
I thought the game was okay, but East Kilbride have had good passing, but Linlithgow Rose have had the good goal.
Yeah.
And they missed a penalty, so that was unlucky.
Good amount of people here tonight, look. Full stand here, and again, like I was saying, not the best from a fan viewing perspective. I always just try and stand up and as far back as I can. And still, you don't get a great view of the pitch. Obviously good facilities, a really good pitch that's been relayed this season. New floodlights as well. There has been a bit of aggro between some of the people like standing here and like some of these fans because they can't see. I suppose it's the same up that end as well.
7,
Nathan Flanagan, the one everyone was telling me to watch out for earlier. I think I saw him play last season for Forfeit at Bonnyrigg, and yeah, 1-1. Great finish. East Kilbride, they turned it around. A few of the fans at half-time did predict they'd do that. He's loving it. How are you feeling this season after obviously the stresses of last season being a manager compared to an assistant this year?
Oh, life's much better, suited better to be an assistant and manager. I'm really enjoying it. As you can see when you come up here, mate, it's a great club, great people, as I've said loads of times. Even look at all the fans that are still kind of here after the final whistle helping out. And then obviously working with the manager and the staff that we've got here, and then also the players. I think you can see the quality of the players really good. And the boys have been excellent this year. I mean, maybe bar last Saturday against Hamilton, we couldn't really ask for much more of them. So,
but they're a League One side, you know?
Because again, I think Trinent will be right up there. I think they'll keep going. Teams like Bowness seem like they're going to be sticking about as well. So we've not done anything yet. We need to keep going.
And that was a tough game out there today. You stuck to your way of playing. From the looks of things, but
but again, like everybody thinks we've got this. We've only got one way of playing, and it's passing every time. We're not that dumb to think that can work all the time. We need to have other plans when teams come and press us high the pitch. So we do work on other aspects of the game as well. It's not just possession football all the time. But in the main you try to stick to it, but again, fair play to Lithgow, because I thought they were excellent.
Yeah, they made
really
it tough for you. They're physical. Yeah.
Really fit, physical, really well organised. And let's be honest, if they scored a penalty, it could be a totally different game.
Yeah, of course.
Goalie makes a great save to make it 2-0. So that's a great victory for us.
You're still unbeaten in the league.
Yeah.
Would you have expected going into mid-October, going into November soon, that you'd be unbeaten at this stage?
To be honest, no. Again, I know how tough the league was last year. I think kind of nobody got a shock, but everyone, the coaches, and I've been impressed with what the Lowland League is. I think I've said it on the podcast before. Every team comes here with a game plan, well organised, and I say really fit. So there've been a lot of hard fought victories. It's not like we've just went and walked over teams, but like I say, I couldn't speak highly enough of our players, because the challenge that they face every week is tough. It's tough to turn up 2-3 times a week. Me, Mick, Blair and the coaching staff are really demanding, and it can be tough at times just sitting there doing a video on Wednesday night for an hour after the Hamilton game. So the guys have just came for their work and they're probably sitting thinking, these guys never happy, but just need to keep demanding off them and keep pushing them.
Yeah, they turned it around, East Kilbride, and won 2-1, remain unbeaten, and you could see they were buzzing with that one. I think they came away a little bit lucky after that. I think the Lithgow Rose will feel a little bit hard done by. They didn't at least get a point. They did play well, but yeah, East Kilbride, will they be the SPFL's next club? I think they may be. I don't know. There'll be a Highland League team winner that they'll have to beat if they win the Lowland League, and then obviously the League 2 team that finishes bottom. So there's a long way for them to go. They still got to try and win this league as well. There's some good teams in it, and anything could still happen. But yeah, huge thank you for watching. There'll be a couple of videos on screen right now. If you could click one to carry on watching, that'd be amazing. Thank you so much, and goodbye.